Hello everyone, welcome to Learn ReactJS for Frontend Development by CodeChef. In today's lesson, we will be having a look at one of the most powerful JavaScript array methods, that is, the reduce method. We will be using the reduce method when you want to convert an entire array into a single value, like a sum, count, or even a complete object. The reduce method is used heavily in modern JavaScript development, especially when you are working with data and array transformations. So, by the end of this video, you will know what the reduce method is, how it works, and how you can implement it. So let's begin. So let us understand the JavaScript reduce method. As I told previously, the purpose of reduce is simple. It allows us to take an array and turn it into a single value. Now, what problem does reduce method solve? Many times, we start with an array but don't want another array as the output. Instead, we want one final result like a total, a count, or a combined object. The reduce method is designed exactly for these situations. Now, coming to the core idea of reduce, it is very straightforward. JavaScript processes the array one element at a time and keeps updating a value as it goes. That value keeps changing until the array ends and then it is returned. Now, this is the basic syntax of the reduce method. It takes a callback function and an optional initial value. Inside the callback, we define how much each element should be combined with the result so far. So, the accumulator stores the result after each step. The current value represents the element currently being processed from the array, and the initial value defines where the accumulator starts. Let's take a simple example. Here we have an array of numbers from 1 to 5. Our goal is to calculate the total sum of all of these values. So, using reduce method to find the sum, we are going to apply it on the numbers array. We start the accumulator at 0 by passing 0 as the initial value, and for every element, we add the current value to the accumulator. So let's walk through how this works internally. The accumulator starts at 0. JavaScript adds each number to it one by one, and the accumulator keeps updating. After the last element, reduce method returns the final value, which is 15. Now once the array finishes processing, reduce method returns the final accumulator value. In this case, the result stored in sum is 15. So it's useful to compare reduce with other array methods. Map creates a new array. For each performs an action but does not return anything. But reduce is different. It always returns a single final value. So when should you use reduce? You should use reduce whenever you need to combine data from an array. This includes summing values, counting items, flattening arrays, or building objects. Once you recognize these patterns, reduce becomes very powerful. So that's the core concept behind reduce method. To really understand how the reduce method works, make sure to head over to the CodeChef platform and try out the practice problems yourself. That's where the real learning happens. So that was it for this lesson, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.